Hey, why ain't you running?
Well, I can't read.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Shock Force 2 Lock and Chase. It's 0410, June 25th, 2008. Tadmore outskirts. A company striker was tasked with conducting a local probe along the southeastern outskirts of Tadmore in preparation for the assault tomorrow. Although they were briefly held up on a deep anti-tank ditch just below a sharp edge on the edge of the city. Second platoon discovered no resistance, encouraged by the lack of enemy activity. The patrol leader guided his men deep into the city across the highway, delineating our first bite and hold objectives within the city. All seemed quiet until a few minutes ago when one of our patrols encountered an enemy platoon. Now all hell has broken loose around second platoon as second platoon withdraws to safety. The rest of the company is moving forward to establish a firm foothold on the edge of the city from which to launch a rapid assault westward before the enemy can get organized. Mission: withdraw second platoon to the trench line with minimal casualties. When the rest of A Company arrives, take hold the two marked trench lines, avoid damage to civilian structures in this area occupied by civilians. Friendly forces, second platoon is still deep in the city. The rest of the company is moving forward to relieve them and will arrive near the anti-tank ditch in about half an hour. Due to the complex obstacles erected by the Syrian throughout the area, most of the company is dismounted. Enemy forces in Tadmore appear to be from a nondescript enemy infantry regiment. Engineering activity on the outskirts is noticeable, as demolition to the clear fields of fire have been made along with new entrenchments. The Syrians are in hot pursuit and will appear in the northwest corner of the battlefield where your dismounted platoon is currently standing. In just a few minutes, second platoon can hear the roar of armored vehicle engines. Get them out of there. All right. Plan. Use your discretion to find a viable route through the city. The enemy will be mainly at your rear, but other units will probably filter into the town from the north and south. Racing ahead to attempt to cut you off, you must balance the necessity of a rear guard with the possibility of having them cut off. Rules of engagement: restricted, heavy civilian presence. Obviously, you should do what you do to get second platoon out of there, but avoid damage to civilian buildings when possible. All right, it's been a minute since I read.
Hey, why ain't you running?
Well, I can't read.
So we got our boys stuck in the middle of the city. We have to get to the trench lines and hold these trench lines so our boys from well, the reinforcements will be coming in 30 minutes or so. Will be able to help us out. It seems that we're trying to run away so we don't get gooned by the armor in our rear. Until we get on the actual battle map, I won't know what we'll do. So let's see here. All right, so this is the mission map. I do enjoy. So our boys are going to be coming from this side, and we have to get down here. So we're getting reinforced from that area. Let's push around the right, take these big buildings here, go on the rooftops, and try to snipe whatever enemies we can see from here. And for rear guard, we'll probably not leave anyone in the rear. We'll probably all be around in this area here, make kind of a little defense. We'll hold out for 30 minutes if we can, snipe whatever enemies we can find, use the balconies as defense, and hopefully get some good shots in all the way down here into this trench line. If we need to, we will push onto this rooftop here because it does have a little bit more cover than the other ones. And we'll hold in this area, make a 360 defense. Have some boys here to watch the road from the south. And we'll use a couple boys in this area to kind of fire onto the trench line. Once we clear out enough enemies, we'll push up to the trench line and take it. But we won't be doing any of that taking of the trench line until we get reinforced from our allies down here, once they do come in here. So that's it for the briefing. It's pretty simple. These guys got too gung-ho. They went behind enemy lines, got stuck back there. So now we're going to try and get them out as fast as we can. It does not look like we have a lot. It looks like we have a squad of a CO. Heavy machine gunners. One actual full squad of troops. Oh, maybe not, maybe not. Another one with anti-tank. So we should be able to fight off at least a couple of armor here and there. Two. So we'll be able to hopefully get 4 tank kills. But besides that, that's what we're rocking with. So let's just get on into it. I'll end the briefing here, and I'll see you guys on the actual combat mission.